second place behind Fitbit, right?
Right. I mean, it's still a nascent market, so the numbers may change. But what's interesting is, if you look at last quarter, Xiaomi was the #2 smartphone player in China after Apple. Last 4 quarters, they sold more than 60 million devices. So they have the brand and the lower price points, and they're sort of using that to upsell wearable devices and basically competing. If you look at their price points, I mean, $15.
Yeah, exactly. I was going to say, I think that 14 or 15,
yeah, exactly. So $15, if you compare that to like Fitbit, it goes for $100. So they are definitely leveraging the brand, and the price point strategy continues to play.
Now, how fast is this so-called wearables market actually growing, and how has Apple changed the rules with their watch?
Well, it's growing very fast. I mean, if you look at the projections next 4 quarters, for the next 4 years, you'd see market topping more than $28 billion. Expectations are that shipments will top on 120 million. But like you said, Apple Watch is what's sort of spurring this growth. So it's all going to depend on the developers from now on. Like, they need to justify that, this category has warranted to sort of consumer use on a daily basis and stuff like that. So you might see the numbers swing.
It's almost replicating the smartphone market in some sort of ways as well, isn't it? Because, I mean, we could have a price war, and the margins get eroded and squeezed, don't they?
Yeah, absolutely. But if you look at it in the Xiaomi's case, I mean, their strategy is not really making money off the devices. So it's more about, making money out of the content and services. So they're taking the margin hit now versus, competition, which might take margin hit later, especially in the fitness tracker segment.
Okay, what about Fitbit's IPO, upcoming IPO, should I say, as well? What does it mean for that?
Well, the Q1 numbers show that they're still dominant, but the concerns are, again, smartwatches coming into the play, commoditization from likes of Xiaomi. So the history has been great, but the concerns are about, like, is the sales growth and the margins, are they sustainable?
Just on a very quick question as well, Xiaomi's boss has been talking about kind of squash these rumors on Wearable, etc., that they're not interested in buying, or they're not going to buy BlackBerry or HTC. What sparked all this off?
I mean, the idea was to basically international expansion, but again, you have to consider the regulatory hassles as well with the same. There's Microsoft in the play too, so it's a good thing that
he's tried to squash those rumors.